Finally one with the Regent, which means I get to play a good character. So Neo, you're going to give me something beautiful. Golden Pearl. Let's see what the floor looks like. A Golden Pearl can be mighty tempting with some early shop options. And not gonna lie, this path, I kind of like this path. We'll take the Golden Pearl. If for nothing else, it's the one with the least amount of variance. Don't quote me on that. For a brief second, I had to do a double take when I saw Osti, because I was like, is this multiplayer? It's not multiplayer. I can confirm. Osti is not a human player, which I guess Necrobinder is also not a human player, but that's besides the point. I don't really want to take damage against Shrinker Beetle. Is there any chance I can get out of here without taking damage, please? Thank you. Thank you. So what kind of Necrobinder are we going to be? And we're not going to decide yet because we're going to take Grave Blast, which is just good for everything. I think. Sword of Stone. I normally like Sword of Stone, but we're going for an early shop. And I don't think we really need the strength. And we can definitely use the gold. Let's see here. This is where the run starts to come together. An orrery. Orrery could be interesting. I definitely like lethality. Spurs also nice. So there's a lot to love here. I hope that's not an IGN quote. I know IGN just got in trouble for their review of Mouse PI something something. Cloak Clasp. Also nice. No, I think the IGN quote is it has a little something for everyone. I'll take an orrery. I think a reap. Our boss is kin. I really like Reap and Afterlife, so let's see what else is in here. I love Dirge. I'll take Dirge no matter what the other options are. There's another Reap in Afterlife. There's another Reap. What if I just add 3 Reaps to my deck? A Dredge is really nice. One of the best Necrobinder builds I had was based on Dredge. And 2 copies of Afterlife. I'm gonna come out the gate with something crazy and say I want 2 copies of Afterlife and a copy of Reap. Which means I feel comfortable removing a strike. And I can afford lethality to work with our Reap. And maybe I also want to sew. Maybe make the thumbnail. And it's exact change. Maybe make the thumbnail something like I reap then I sow. Or aren't you supposed to sow before you reap? Don't just play your dredge because it's in your hand. That'd be dumb. I was about to say, why'd I take damage? And then I remembered. We got the extra gold from the sword and the stone lady. I'll do 21 damage. That seems like a good idea. 11 damage coming in. I think I just want to Dirge 3, to be honest. Maybe it's worth defend Dirge 3. Should probably play an attack. I guess I can so defend Dirge. Wait, did they change Dirge to exhaust? I swear it wasn't like that. This is, they moved the changes from the beta branch onto the main branch, and I'm still getting used to it. It's got my head spinning a little bit. I don't like any of these, and we already have an 18 card deck. We have plenty of upgrade targets. This looks bad. I think we're going to have to play a potion of binding just to reduce the amount of damage we take, which absolutely sucks. And guaranteed 8 damage even with a potion is crazy. Could play lethality so strike, and that's lethal. I like a wisp. I just feel like we need to upgrade it. The problem being, we already have upgrade targets we want, like lethality, reap probably needs to be upgraded. I'd like to upgrade dirge. Well, maybe I shouldn't have picked dirge now that... I mean... Yeah, I'll take a wisp. It may not be the best idea, but I'm a big fan of wisp. Ever since, like, what was that game? Warcraft 3? I'll take 7 max HP. I learned recently that apparently the bird egg is bad. Kind of crushed my whole world, to be honest. And maybe it's a testament to how good dirge is, but even with it exhausting, I think I still want to upgrade it. Surely we get a chemical X from this chest. That's not chemical X. Okay, this is who I don't want to see, but this is why we took so. May as well go ahead and throw out an afterlife and an unleash. Would really like to kill this first phase before he hits me with more parasites. I mean, I could just pop him with reap, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think we reap, and then we retain our hand, so we keep dirge in our hand. Might be a little crazy, but I'm known for being a bit crazy. And then we could Grave Blast back reap. Is that worth doing? We can also Grave Blast back unleash. Hold up, there's something here. We put a Grave Blast on this one, so it dies to 2 strikes. We get our unleash. Then we play Afterlife, Bodyguard, Wisp. This is 26 damage, and we're taking no damage. We still get to keep our dirge. And now we can play a big ol' sow and dredge back the sow. Okay. Don't click the war paint before you look at your skill options. Seance is just really good. Like, hard to argue with just instantly picking it, and that's why you don't pick the war paint until you look at the other options. On the other hand, am I crazy if I upgrade Wisp? Maybe I need to upgrade Grave Blast. Problem with Grave Blast is it kind of messes with lethality, while Dredge does not. I think if we upgrade Dredge, we can get away with not upgrading Wisp. I'd also like to upgrade Reap, but it's not exactly the highest on my priority list. I think I will go with a Dredge upgrade. It just lets us sort of keep it in the bank for a turn where we need it. 29 gold for 2 potions, or 9 HP for a transform. I think I kind of like what's going on with our deck right now. And We're gonna take this path, which means no shop. So I'll take 2 potions. We have an elite coming up. Could use them. Think about the order. Let's go ahead and start with Seance. Get a strike out of here. And then we can play lethality into defend afterlife, means we're not taking damage. That'll have to do. Another big reason to upgrade Seance is since it's ethereal, taking it down to... Is this really not going to kill him by 1 damage? That's kind of unfortunate. I could Reap Wisp Strike, but don't like that. I guess I could Reap on this guy and Wisp for a defend, although it's not the most exciting move I've ever pulled off. I mean, here, this turn kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Could just play Dirge. I think I will just play Dirge. Am I crazy, or was that missing a sound effect? Go ahead and Seance my normal defend, I guess. And 22, 28, 34. Okay, I didn't fail to do basic arithmetic this time. Card that costs 2 or more? No thank you. We have too much investment in Honesty for me to feel good about Bone Shards. I think our deck is already good enough to ignore these. Okay, statue guy is not really who I want to see here, but such is life. I mean, I suppose we'll Wisp into a Dirge because the souls are kind of gonna go crazy with being able to stack slow. And I really want to play lethality before I play Reap. So let's go ahead and play a soul. And I guess Afterlife, Bodyguard, so? Sure. We gotta get damage on him at some point. Where is my lethality? Okay. So we have a soul. We have a Seance. Seance a soul into a soul. Sure. I should have looked at my draw pile before playing that. Now I can play a soul to draw a soul to... I gotta play lethality. Play the lethality. The game volume feels so quiet. I'm gonna turn it up just a tad. 37 seems like a good number. 63 damage from an Unleash. I mean, that seems pretty good. We can Afterlife for 117 damage? What a coincidence, he has 117 HP. I can be convinced to get rid of a skill potion for a duplicator. I'm a big fan of T-Set. Sleight of Flesh can go crazy. I don't know if we need a second copy of Reap, although it has Retain. So maybe. Sleight of Flesh is really good with like a Doom deck, but that's not really what we have going on right now. Second copy of Reap. Let's see. How is our balance of defense to offense? And the answer is currently we are lacking offense, so I'll take a Reap. I know there was one card that got reworked into being really good for big cost Necrobinder. So hopefully we can find that. I guess maybe we want to upgrade Grave Blast. Or maybe I want to upgrade So because we're fighting Kin. Yeah, I'll upgrade So. There's a lot of AoE combats that I'll be happy to have it with. Like this one. Okay. Something crazy. We put up the Potion of Binding and then duplicate a Reap for 80 damage on the priest right out the gate. We could also kill one of the followers, but this seems good. Then we play a So. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Meouch. Honestly, we can probably just burst down Kin Priest. That might be a bit too crazy. No, I think that's the right play. Is like Reap, Wisp, Grave Blast back the Reap. Were you also missing sound effects? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Okay, we're weak in this turn, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think we just make a big Austie. Except he's gonna die. So we may as well play Defend instead of Bodyguard. And then we gotta play the Lethality. Which means we can play Unleash for 19. That seems good. And then Dirge? We could pull back with Dredge both of our retain cards so we don't have to draw them again. And then also bring back... Well, I guess it doesn't matter what else we bring back. Dirge doesn't have retain. I don't know why I thought it did. That's okay. Now we Reap, and we get to Sow. See, it was the right call to use the Duplicator Potion to Reap the Kin Priest. Call of the Void is interesting. I like Shared Fate, especially if we're running Reap. Hang. We have Dirge and Grave Blast. I think we can make Hang work. Now we just need to add... Ooh, Darv! I can tell you're a serious one. What can I do for you, missy? Anything to help me kill a most loathsome man. Very well then, have a gander. Can we go elite farming? Snecko Eye. I hate Snecko Eye. Well, I was about to say we have 2 copies of Reap, but that doesn't... 2 copies of Reap a good Snecko Eye does not make. And then elites. How many elites can we find? 3. It guarantees us to run into Desi and B-Guy. This is only 1 rest site. I guess if we're really in danger, we can go this way. Are there any other paths we would rather have instead? This could be good. This is 3 elites. I think we can do this. We should do this. Thank you, Darv. So one of my favorite relics from Slay the Spire 1. It's like one of those all-in, go big or go homes. This turn kind of sucks. We're going to take damage. I feel like I almost always take damage against this guy on turn 1. Oh well. Beep. I got a new webcam, so I don't look like a red zombie whenever I record at night. Now I look like a human being. Big advantage. Could dredge back Seance? I'm not sure what the point of that would be. I'd really like to find my lethality. Wait. Oh, he took my lethality. That's what happened. Okay. I guess I'll just reap into nothing? Maybe reap, or sorry, wisp, dredge, seance, reap. The third one doesn't matter, and then you seance another strike. This is kind of like practice because we're a hang deck now. What we really need, well, I'm now realizing that we will never get the option to clone our hang. Just draw as many cards as we can. Drawing cards is usually good. 6 block, 6 block. Draw more. Seance another strike. I thought I knew what my deck did, and now I'm feeling progressively less sure about what my deck does. I mean, I guess I'll take 2 damage. There's not much I can really do about it. We really need to get some attacks on this guy, though. I think maybe with a soul into a defend bodyguard unleash. Okay, I really don't want to lose my upgraded lethality. Oh. Is there any way to not lose my upgraded lethality? And I think the answer is no. Okay. On the bright side, I just realized how my deck works. We play hang, and then we bring it back to our hand. Now, it would have been really nice to keep our lethality, especially since we upgraded it, but that's okay. I'm not salty, except for that I am, but we're not going to talk about that. How about Seance a strike to Grave Blast a Seance into a strike to Dredge a Seance? Defend Unleash? I have no idea what I'm doing, is what I'm realizing. I could kill this one with a Reap, but That doesn't seem like a good idea. I could... Bodyguard Dirge gives us 13, but doesn't count as block. I think I really need to play... Well, Hang isn't going to quite do it for me. How about Bodyguard Dirge? We're gonna take 1 damage, but I guess we'll live with it. Now... if nothing else, I'm going to have to eat 15 damage to kill this guy. A Wisp helps. Can play another soul. I really thought I knew what my deck did. I'm now finding out that I was experiencing a level of hubris that I thought not possible, which I guess is kind of how hubris works, but let's not talk about that. Can play Hang. Dredge Hang is 30 damage. Oh. We can't get enough block. I mean, we can get enough defense, but we can't stun him. So in that case, maybe play the Afterlives to exhaust them, and then a defend? This is not going the way I want it to at all. Go ahead and play the Seance just so it doesn't exhaust. And then... dredge back Hang? I'm sorry guys, I really thought I knew what my deck did. I really did. I'm now seeing that I was horribly mistaken. Can I have some card draw, please? Yeah, let's go ahead and Seance this last strike. And then stall another turn. Is this what my life is now? We just sit here and stall until I draw Hang over and over? $40 damage Hang! Wow! All it took was like half our HP bar. Okay, delay might be interesting. It is a bit unfortunate that's the only not upgraded card here, but such is life. Hunter Killer this early? Oh no. Hey, on the bright side, if Hunter kills me, then I don't have to play this deck anymore. That's a positive, right? Okay. Things are getting serious now. Looks like we are simply blocking this turn. So, Seance a strike. And then Wisp Bodyguard Dirge. Or at least not taking damage. The whole Souls thing is kind of not going to go over well with Hunter Killer. We can dredge back Hang. Or well, we can Grave Blast Hang. Let's draw first, I think. Delay is not as helpful as I would like for it to be. I think I do need to Grave Blast Hang. No, I don't like that. Go ahead and give me a delay. and a defend. Okay, this deck will go crazy against bosses. We just have to get out of Hunter Killer. Which I can surely do, right? Right? Okay, okay. Defend, afterlife, afterlife. Strike. Something tells me we're not being very efficient with our actions here. Don't ask me how I know. Start with defend, soul, delay. We're not doing anything. This is crazy. I thought our deck was so good until I started playing it. How do we do damage in this fight? We kind of need to play delay. So I guess we can... defend, grave blast, delay. May as well seance a defend. We're kind of just like slowly bleeding out. Okay, okay. Hang. Dredge back our hang. And then take a bunch of damage? No. Play your souls and get your hang back. Okay. Okay. We survived Hunter Killer. Someone make me a shirt that says I survived Hunter Killer. I don't know what my deck does. I'll take a Grave Warden. It's upgraded. Yeah, sure. Get a Reap out of my deck. Why not? Okay, these guys. Surely we're fine against these guys, right? Like, afterlife, defend. I don't really want to Grave Blast. Oh well. Okay. Then we seance a strike. A classic. And then defend toxic. What does my deck do? I thought it was so good conceptually. I'm pretty sure Toxic goes through Austie, so we can't just use Austie to block. Defend... Toxic? That sucks. Story of my life, I guess. And I really don't want to draw into hang, so we'll keep the soul, I guess. Okay, a turn without toxics. We need to make something happen. Like, hang on this one. Dredge back the hang. And a Grave Blast. hang, seance, the bodyguard, and then wisp for a grave warden. Okay. My hand is full of toxicity again. Dear Lord, I have no idea what my deck does. Let's see if we can draw into hang, I guess. Okay. This works, I guess. Finding one of them should be easier. Theoretically. We have to play the toxics. And then, I guess, Grave Warden. Soul. Seance. A... Unleash. Soul. Anyone got a soul? You got a soul? Then we can hang. Delay. Okay, okay. We just need to win this turn. There we go. Just you wait till turn 10. Once I hit turn 10, it's over for you. I don't even know, man. Guess I'll take another delay? No. Thing is, I don't know what my deck does, so I don't know what we're struggling with. I guess the answer is everything, but let's go ahead and sow Grave Blast, the one doing the most damage, and then we sow, and then we Fire Potion, and we need to draw like Reap. Okay. See, our deck is fine. Don't question it. A Bellows is really nice. Okay, Haunt. Haunt seems good. We're definitely going to have to rest. Okay, whenever we see the cockroaches, we'll be happy to have it. I am a bit scared, but oh well. An upgraded hang is nice. Go ahead and delay hang afterlife. We did have to use both of our potions. Then we'll seance a strike. And then we could dirge for 5 and then wisp for an unleash to kill the one that's about to start doing 18 damage every turn. And we have this guy with 1 stack of hang on him. Okay. Now we can soul into a soul. We can dredge back our hang. Oops. I also wanted the seance. And then I guess just play bodyguard. Just you wait till turn 10. Once I hit turn 10, it's so over for you. I guess this is turn 4, which means that our deck is probably getting quite a bit better. Or I'm getting better at playing it. I think I do want a lethality back. and I feel inclined to upgrade it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought I understood Necrobinder until this run. This run was intended to be fast, and it's 40 minutes and we're not done with Act 2. I think we need to upgrade lethality. I mean, realistically though, maybe I just need to rest, because I want to fight 2 elites. It sucks, but we have the bellows, so upgrades aren't as important anymore. Okay, a hang upgraded is a very nice pool. And then we can play all of our cards. And we're not taking damage. That's a great first turn in my book, which you can now buy on Amazon. What's the book called? I don't know. I didn't think that far into the bit. And then dredge back another hang? Okay. We'll take 1 damage. As long as I can just get hang back in my hand every turn, we're fine. I guess I play just a dirge for 20. We're gonna take a bit of damage, but I don't think that's something we can really avoid. Then we play Haunt, and now we get the party started. Okay. The party has now started, I think. Yes. Okay, okay. I think we're back. Art of War could actually help. Sparkling Rouge helps when we have to wait 10 turns for our deck to really feel like it's working. I think I do want another dredge, and I'll take a question mark. 2 enlightenment or 2 card removal. I think I do want 2 card removal. These strikes are just not doing anything for us. We need to keep the deck thin. Okay, Shackling Potion is going to be great against this guy. Definitely need a hang. Seance. Oh, we drew our strike. I guess Seance a basic defend. Afterlife defend. We'll take 3 damage, and this is a great combat to pop the Thorns potion. Okay. Now we can Grave Blast back our hang. And play Grave Warden. We'll take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We just need to get our hang back. This gives us our hang back. I think I'm starting to get it. Evidence. He is dead. Gremlin Horn and Blood Vial are nice. Ethereal cards. How many ethereal cards do we play? Lethality, Seance. I mean, we play Seance a lot, but I don't think we play it enough to take Spirit of Ash. Putrefy is just really good. It's also Weaken, and we don't have any Weaken. I feel like I need to rest. Me when I'm tired. I also really need to upgrade this dredge. I mean, we probably also want to upgrade Hang. We've been getting really lucky drawing it in our opening hand. You remember Hearthstone? How you took too long in decisions and they'd be like, what to do? What to do? Or it'd be like, I wonder. I think that's Gul'dan. Gul'dan was the one who wonders. I think if I rest, we lose in Act 3. So if we die to Kaiser, well, such is life, I guess. I definitely want to start filling my deck with souls as quickly as I can. And I feel like I need to save the shackling potion for something. We're going to take 4 damage. And then we haven't drawn Hang yet, so we don't want to play Dredge. A Reap is a nice chunk of damage. But I want to be able to switch directions. Which I guess I could have done with Reap, but I would have taken a lot of damage. This is probably a good turn for a Shackle Potion. I think it's a good turn for a Shackle Potion, and we can Reap for 59. Then Afterlife. Oh, it's all enemies. Okay. I knew that. Now here's where the real party starts, and by party I mean terrifying, awful nonsense. Go ahead and start with Putrefy. That makes me feel a lot better about surviving. Seance, a Defend. I definitely need to get in the habit of actually looking at my draw pile before I play that. Hang, Soul. We can't dredge back a Hang. We can, if we play another soul, we risk drawing our Hang. Which actually we would be able to play it. It's probably better to just play Afterlife though. I don't know, let's play the soul. We got So. So what? No sound effect. They remove all the cool sound effects? Am I crazy? Okay, I definitely want to be able to turn around, but I think we have to Hang, dredge back the Hang, and then put 63 damage is so much, but I'm going to be so scared. Nah. We'll put 1 stack of Hang on Crush. 63 damage though. I just wish I'd have a way to turn around after. The reason I'm considering it so strongly is because he only has a vulnerable for 1 more turn. I just don't know what Crusher's going to do next, and I don't trust my deck to provide me enough block to guarantee I don't die. Okay, this is perfect. I want to Grave Blast. Is it perfect, or am I dead? A question I ask myself a lot. Okay. Well, I think I just play Delay. Like, Delay Bodyguard? This feels awful. Go ahead and Soul. There's the Hang. So Rocket is dealt with. Now I need 12 block. This is 12 block. And then I dredge back my Hang to put 1 stack of Hang up. I make sure that the cat did not unplug the mic. Okay, okay. And then I guess play bodyguard. Oh! It is his goal in life to try and unplug the mic while I record. 28 damage? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Grave Blast. Our hang. 56. Okay, okay. Wow. That was scarier than I'd like. I really like Scythe, but it's a bit too late for that. I think Soulstorm could be good. Just works. Like Todd Howard said. And if Todd Howard said it, it must be true. It also gives us damage that isn't just hang. Apotheosis. Signet Ring or Glam? I don't think I really want Glam. Is there a way we can maximize elites and shops? Okay, this is a crazy path. And the fact that it's given me Doormaker 2 runs in a row is quite frankly rude. But that's fine. I'm going to take the Signet Ring. Just because I like being rich. You might be thinking, if you like being rich, then why are you broke? Don't ask. I don't ask you about your decisions in life. I guess we can Grave Blast back Seance. Then Afterlife. And then Dredge back Seance. None of that keeps us alive, but surely it makes us in the combat faster, which has gotta be worth something. So I think we start putting stacks of hang on this guy. And then delay. I don't know, let's see what's in some souls. Haunt. Soul. Could dirge. Could also not dirge. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I knew how my deck worked. And I have been humbled. Like, we have so many relics, but relic spamming is not getting us out of this one so far. This guy has 57 HP, Reap won't do it. Am I really gonna play Reap against this guy? This chump? No. We'll stall. And then surely Putrefy Reap kills him. Okay. And now we kill you with souls, right? Should have played the Seance first if that was my plan. Dredge back Seance. Okay. We have survived another combat. I don't think we're running no escape. Reeve could be interesting, but I'm really hoping that the shop saves us. Surely there's gotta be something in the shop that changes the game. This is 1624 block. What a coincidence. They're doing 24 damage. And I guess we have 20 damage. I'd really like to kill this one. Oh wait, no. We can do one of these. And then this has us taking 2 damage. I'll use an attack potion. Okay, definitely wish I'd use the attack potion first. But that's fine. We're still gonna take damage, but it's fine. It's fine. Sure, man. Why not? I mean, Melancholy could be good for our deck that takes 20 turns to get online. Maybe I need to be adding a bunch of cards to my deck because we're against Doormaker. So I guess I will take an upgraded Afterlife. Okay, Shopkeeper, please. Please. Sling of Courage? We have a second shop, right? Yeah. Okay, every 5 times you exhaust. That's worth it. Rolling Boulder. Okay, okay. We're saved. I think we're saved. Don't say I'm just clicking buttons. I am, but that's besides the point. Get this last strike out of my deck. I don't think I want the Vajra. Do I want to buy a potion? We have 3 elite combats in a row. So I think I do want potions. I'll at least take a radiant tincture. No, I want to save money for the next shop. Call me greedy because I am. This is a great turn to play Rolling Boulder. It's at the start of our turn. Okay. Now I'm scared, but I don't know if there's a reason to be. But I also don't want to just like wait for Rolling Boulder to do all the work for us. So let's think. Wisp? I mean, just Wisp Dirge, man. Don't gotta think about it, just gotta do it. Whenever we upgrade Rolling Boulder, it just starts at a higher damage. Rolling Boulder will be incredibly helpful for Doormaker. And Joss Paper works with souls really well. We haven't gotten to play Haunt yet. Go ahead and play 1 soul. Lethality. Hang on this guy. Then we sow? No. Then we dredge back hang. And whatever else we want, I guess. And I don't need to play the soul. Okay. Automation. Then we play... We really need to kill them this turn. So how about soul? Well, that plan didn't go well. Soulstorm is only doing that much damage because of lethality. So I guess Grave Warden and Afterlife at least stops the bleeding a little bit. Okay, now we play Haunt, and now we get to just play Souls. And a So. Okay, it's not over till it's over. Ooh. I'll take another Wisp. We gotta pad our deck with trash. And you know what? With Seance, I think we can get away with duplicating our deck. Because surely we can just Seance the bad luck. Shatter. How can a place like this exist? Great question. I don't have an answer for you. Okay. 25 damage on turn 1. I think we can just play Grave Warden, Afterlife. Afterlife. Right? Or do we want to take 4 damage to play Lethality? I think we need to play the Lethality. This is gonna be kind of a long fight. It has now occurred to me that we do have a second copy of Lethality. So I think I will go ahead and Haunt Reap. That was something. And then Hang. Grave Blast. Hang. Oh my god, the artifact counters the Hang debuff. Ah. What's in a skill potion? Seance. Exhaust your hand? You know what? I didn't actually mean to click on it, but just commit. And we even get to play Defend. Fellas, I think I deserve this loss. Go ahead and start with Soul. 2 automations? We are so dead. Oh. Well, that was the new Necrobinder changes. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any advice on how to play Necrobinder, go ahead and let me know down below. And if you want to see more content in the future, go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, you all have a beautiful day.